Hi guys, Dr. Wendy Dearborn here from the Laws of Attraction in Action. Well guys, have you missed me this week? Have you really missed me this week? I know you missed me because I haven't been on here. This is my first time doing a Facebook live broadcast for this week. So anyway guys, I hope you've had a wonderful week. And there's just something I want you guys to think about. There's just something I want you to think about. How much skin do you have in the game of your life? And it's not the game of life, but the game of your life. This month's book is actually called The Game of Life. This is what we're reviewing by Florence Scovel Shinn. The information is all over my Facebook page. You'll be able to find it and find that information at the Laws of Attraction in Action.com. That's book and movie reviews. Book and movie club, I'm sorry. So that being said, how much skin do you have in the game of your life? So what am I talking about with this? Well, what do I mean? What am I talking about? Well, guys, you can either be spending or you can be investing. Whichever way you do, whatever you do for your life, you got skin in it. You got skin in it from head to toe. So you're in it. So my thought process is that if you are in it, why not be in it so that you can actually have the wins that you want? So how much skin do you have invested? And when I say this, how much skin do you have invested? What I mean is, how much attention are you paying to your intention? Do you even really know what your intention is? Do you really know what you are wanting? Have you actually articulated what you are wanting? How much skin do you have invested? Because you see, guys, you can spend. I'm sure that I'm going to make a sweeping statement. I'm sure we've had those experiences when, you break a $20 bill or a $10 bill, $5 bill, $100, whatever the denomination. And it's like, oh my God, I break this and poof, it's gone just like that. You've spent it. And yeah, you might have gone out to dinner. Yeah, you might have got this. But outside of that, what long-term investment did you get? What was the return on it? So where I'm going with this, guys, is simply this. Use your spiritual currency. And your spiritual currency, you can either spend it or you can invest it in self. And when you invest, the nature of invest, as I'm talking to you about it, means for whatever you do to grow, to give you dividends. To give you dividends, not just you spend it, you eat it and it's gone, it tasted good for the moment and it's gone. I'm talking about investing in self. That's the kind of skin I'm talking about, having in the game of your life. Now, your spiritual currency is your word. Your spiritual currency is your word. That's the spiritual currency that you are using to invest in what it is that you want for your life. We spend a lot of time talking. We spend a lot of time talking, sending words out there into the ethos that it cannot return to you void. And we send words out there into the ethos, out there via the universal laws of attraction, out there being under law and being under grace. And we send these words out. And we don't even realize that these words are manifesting for us things that we don't want. Things that we don't want. So how much skin do you have in the game? And as I said when I started out, from your head to your toes, skin. All your skin is invested in this game, or all your skin is in this game. The name of the game for us to be able to play the game of life is to be able to consciously, with conscious thought, direction, and action, consciously direct what we want through the power of our words, through the channels of the universal laws of attraction. This is about having skin in the consciously working it. I say this, and I say this all the time. The hardest work we will ever do is keeping our mind on track, keeping our mind focused with intention on our intention. The hardest thing that we will ever do, and it is a challenge, is making sure that as the tidal waves of life that we create through the power of our spoken word, as that comes back to us, it doesn't derail us. So we have to get back up on the rails, get back focused. And this is what happens. So the hardest work that we will ever do is making sure that we are investing instead of spending. You know, I say this all the time, or it's one of my favorite phrases. We have 1,440 minutes in a day. In a day. We spend at least a minimum of 1,120 of those minutes thinking about if I woulda, shoulda, coulda, thinking about, based on if I woulda, shoulda, coulda, what I could have done. And there's nothing wrong with revising. Let me just say that. What I could have done, what I should have done, but then we don't do anything. We don't make a plan to execute. We don't move forward. We don't do any of that. And as a result, we spend a lot of time, a lot of time and a lot of energy on things that aren't going to produce the dividends, the results that we want. So guys, use your spiritual currency. Your spiritual currency is your word. Your word's your bond. It's your adhesive. The words, the thoughts. If you have a thought and you think the thought, in order for you to communicate the thought to yourself, you have to put a word to it. Even if it's a thought that, you know, is something that you haven't experienced before in life, you will gather from past experience words to put into words. So you could, to put into words what it is that you're experiencing. So your word is your bond. Your word is your adhesive. We've got many minutes in the day. Take time out to decide what kind of investment, what kind of spiritual currency, what kind of words you were going to use. Hey Jen, how you doing, darling? What kind of words you were going to use so that you have, and within the best of your control, you are in control of the kind of skin that you are putting into your game of life. So once again, guys, spending and investing. You can spend or you can invest. Both is money going out or spiritual currency going out. Both are words going out into the ethos, into the universe, words to God, to God's ears, whatever makes you feel good. But both are words going out. So both are currency being used. My thing, if you're going to be using the currency anyway, why not use it wisely to invest in you and what you want for your life? So, do you have skin in this game of your life? From head to toe you do. So I say, use your spiritual currency to invest rather than spend. Use your words wisely. They will not and do not return to you void. So guys, check out the book. You can find it. Actually, it's all over the place. It's one of those public domain things. But you can definitely find the information on my website, The Laws of Attraction in Action. You can find this book, and the book is, sorry, let me get myself together. The book is The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. And again, you can go to my website. It's all over public domain. You can get it free. You can buy all this sort of stuff. Guys, this is the book, incidentally, that truly assisted me in stepping into my spiritual power. This is one of the books that seriously, it was fundamental. Now, there are many people who may read the book and they're like, oh, this got a lot of stuff from the Bible, or it's really religious, or blah, 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 blah. No. What this book will do, and I'm going to do this on the book review at the end of the month, but what this book does is it actually helps people to understand how to use books like the Bible. In addition to that, it helps people to understand how to use things like the power of this spoken word. How to recognize that you are spending rather than investing in self. So guys, that was just a segue. Make sure that you invest in you rather than spend on you, because you've got skin in your game. So I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborn, guys. Until next time, take care. Thanks, Jess, for joining. Thank you, Jen. Love you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Peace. Bye.